Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here, basically, we are discussing about the some data that is basically telling that is basically connected with the World Bank. That person basically, who basically tells that basically I will found basically the reason basically, and mostly basically I will found or basically I might basically get the information basically from where the blood basically was get why how basically this how this data basically was generated, and then basically how that group basically literally told that basically sorry, we have to remove this data from our body. So like this basically the World Bank, that person basically told that basically I will resign the job, otherwise if I will not found, I will not able to find this information. So like this basically then he reached to one more basically stuff basically, that was the access basically. Then he told that basically excess means actually what? Excess means uh, his body energy access, and from his body energy basically he can you can able to access from his body. You can basically able to access his body parts. You want to say that? Then he told that basically from his body roadmap basically you can. That means for example, one person is sitting in that building. That means you want to say that from where that building basically can access the body parts basically of that particular person. Then he told that yes, basically, but source basically some source is basically required. So what would be that source basically? That is basically the near around each and every objects basically where he is staying basically. For example, he has laptop, he has light, he has mobiles. But here basically the main thing is the communication must happen. For that basically set up. For example, one plastic is just near to his. Then basically can he connect from with the help of the plastic basically? Can he connect? For example, he have one wooden basically item basically near him. Then basically is it possible through that wooden basically he can connect to his body? How is that possible? Yeah, then he literally told that basically how is that possible basically? He's sitting from far basically, and how basically from wooden energy basically he can connect to his body parts. Then he told that basically he's 100% correct. Yeah, how basically he can connect to how he can access the body parts of the his body parts from the wooden basically. Then he told that basically yes, 100% basically you are correct basically. Then he told that basically there is basically one data that is the universe level data. From that you can connect. Then he told that basically I doesn't get you basically what actually going to say. Then he told that basically in this world basically there are he told that basically there are around assume that there are around 55 crore kilogram woods basically available in the Earth planet. Then he told that basically yes, it might be basically because there are lots of trees in this world basically. So 55 crore kilogram basically woods in this world basically. This much you agree? Then he told that basically yeah, basically I agree with that basically. That means that wood basically which is created, that is basically created from one of the tree, that you agrees. Then he told that basically, yes, I agree basically that, and that also basically that the wood basically which is near to him, that near to that person basically, that generation also exists. Then he told that generation means one tree basically have basically many types of tree in the sorry, that type that the tree basically have many copies in this world basically. Then he told that, for example, one coconut tree. So there are crores of coconut tree in this world. Then he told 100% correct. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. That means he told that basically it's a coconut energy union. Basically, is it possible to prepare the coconut energy? Then he told that basically I doesn't get. Then he told that basically coconut tree basically have around 1 crore coconut trees there in this world, right? That means if anybody says that this basically coconut basically you can see, can you access that coconut data from that trees energy? Then he told that basically how is that possible? For that basically one software company told that basically yes, basically we can do it. Literally basically he told that we have the source, we have the destination. In source basically we just these all are the source basically, the roadmap basically of that the coconut trees basically, and their energy basically are the roadmaps. Then he told that yes, from that roadmap basically we can directly access the coconut basically. We just need to create the roadmap basically. Then he told that basically you want to say that the coconut roadmap basically you are going to create and you are going to access that coconut basically you want to say. Then he told that exactly you are telling, correctly you are telling. Then basically you want to say that whatever basically coconut in this world basically exists, coconut trees exist that are basically connected with some universe data basically you want to say. Then he told that he basically thought basically he basically thought for few time basically and then basically told that basically yes basically you are 100% correct basically. That means you want to say each and every trees, each and every fruits, each and everything basically which are getting prepared in their form, in their shape, in their energy basically. That is with the help of energies that basically exist in somewhere in universe or somewhere in nuclear power company. That means you want to say that the coconut tree which basically exists in 1 crore coconut tree which exist in the world basically that are connected with some nuclear power plants. You want to say that. Then basically thought for a little bit time. Then basically told that exactly you are correct. And that nuclear power plants are connected with satellites. You want to say. Then basically, then also basically thought basically what actually is telling. Then he thought that yes, exactly basically you are correct. Then basically that means you want to say that that satellite basically are giving some data to that coconut tree. Then he told that exactly you are correct. Yeah. So he told that what actually that data is basically, what actually they are giving. Then he told that basically that might be giving some coconut roadmaps data, basically. Coconut energy roadmap data. Coconut energy roadmap data basically he doesn't get it. Then basically he told that basically basically each and every foods basically you eat that basically affects your body each and every parts. Then he told that basically exactly you are correct. Then he told that when you eat carrot, that time basically your hand basically gets effect. Then told the hand or basically your eye basically. Then he told that no basically hand basically. Then one person told that basically that means you want to say whatever the people thinks basically they says that for example doctor says that the carrot is good for eye. That means they got the wrong information. Then they told that no basically carrot basically is for hand basically. Then basically then the doctor says that carrot is for eye basically, and you are telling that the carrot is for hand basically. The person basically was confused basically. The person basically there are two person. One was basically doctor, and he was telling that this carrot basically is for hand, sorry for eye. That is good for eye. Then one person basically was telling that that is good for hand. Both were basically doctor. One was doctor of energy, and one was the doctor of medicine, blood cells. Then he told that basically who is correct basically. Then basically one person told that basically if you eat anything basically in this world basically, energy department basically told that basically you can't say that that this thing is going to affect to your this body parts only. That means you want to say the entire formula which the medical science says that everything are basically just literally they are telling the books basically medical science basically they say that the books basically lakhs of books are basically there for the each and every foods basically each and every vegetables basically a few people says that if you eat the palak basically your head and basically eye basically gets good, and the basically this energy department says that basically it's good for leg. He basically totally confused basically. They basically totally confused basically. Then basically one of the energy department, the satellite group says told that basically that depends upon the time basically. Literally he basically told that. Then basically he told that what actually time is basically. Then he told that time basically you can say where the Earth planet is moving currently. It might possible that Earth planet suddenly might change its direction and move to some other area. Then he told that basically because when the Earth planet was going to move that side, that time basically when you eat palak, that time basically that when you eat carrot basically, That time basically the carrot was going to generate I energy, but suddenly he changed the direction, and that basically affected to hand. That carrot data basically affected to hand basically. That means you want to say that the things basically which he created in the medical science, the NASA group, the ISRO group, each and every group basically are getting overwritten by the satellite group. You want to say that? Then he told that right exactly basically. Exactly. That means each and every data basically gets overwritten by the higher priorities group. Then basically he told that what is this higher priority groups? Then he told that basically you are reporting version basically that is equal to higher priority groups basically. Then he told that exactly basically exactly like this basically he told that basically the data can be changed anytime. That means he told that basically the Earth planet basically must be ready accordingly that because the carrot basically is going to generate in real basically doctor basically tells that it's going to generate this, but the energy group says that it is generating this. Then suddenly the earth planet changed, and then basically the earth planet generated something else. It might also be possible because he told that basically whenever the earth planet moves, whenever the earth planet moves, repeating the word basically, whenever the earth planet moves to the certain direction, if that direction is not prepared, then basically the one person told that basically each and every direction the earth planet is going to move, accordingly that basically we should be prepared. Then he told that basically exactly you should be prepared. That means the one person told that that means basically the satellite which is moving basically they should be covered around each and every areas, each and every direction basically. Then he told that basically yes exactly each and every disha basically the satellite group has to be covered. Like this basically he told that that means you want to say that the earth planet when it moves to some totally different direction, that means it might possible that carrot might affect to leg also, because the medical people says that it is going to affect to eye. The energy department told that basically it is going to affect to hand. Then basically currently it affected to leg. You want to say that exactly. So basically any second basically the medicals data basically can be changed. Then basically he told that basically do we have basically dictionary of this basically, that basically that statistic data basically. For that basically that world bank person is basically good, that's why basically he is hired also basically. So whatever the possibilities of statistic data basically that we are going to prepare from him, that particular person. Then basically he told that basically we have basically this many people, but what about that person basically who the he was basically investigating that case basically, the person in that person basically is not getting job. That also basically we will see in like the in this basically our task only basically. Like this basically he told that basically the medical data always change, but the medical people says that basically carrot is only going to affect eye only. Energy group says that basically carrot is only going to affect to hand only. But it suddenly changed the leg also. That means the leg data also came into the picture. And that leg data was basically was ready. The leg data was ready by the energy company. That's energy company means this 5 crore data basically just now I told, that is one data of the earth planet whenever the earth planet is going to move to that particular direction. So that data basically can be of leg carrot. That means whenever you eat carrot, that time basically leg is going to get effect from that carrot data. So that data basically might be from this 5 crore people. Then basically he was confused. That means the one carrot basically can affect to eye according to medical department, according to energy department it's hand. Then basically suddenly the data changed with the help of this 5 crore people. Basically the data basically changed to leg. changed to leg. Like this, basically, he was just basically told that basically the medical science is telling this, the energy groups are telling this. Suddenly, the data got changed. Like this, that basically is happening. So, like this, basically, he told that basically the entire basically the roadmap basically we have to prepare of the each and every things basically which a human is basically having. Then he told that basically the carrot basically when you eat, that time basically the medical people says that it's eye, energy group says that it's leg, then basically sorry it's a hand, then basically the suddenly it goes to leg. That means the energy groups basically connected to leg also basically. After that data got affected, then basically they changed the dictionary and then basically they written that it's hand and leg, hand and basically leg. So like this basically he told that what actually this process is, what actually this process is. He literally basically asked what actually this process is. He basically literally asked the question basically what actually this process is. Literally basically asked the question. Suddenly basically changed the direction of the Earth planet and it basically affected to the leg. Then basically you told that basically this Earth planet basically is moving to this direction and then basically directly affected to leg. That means you want to say that basically whenever the Earth planet is moving, it directly affects the data basically to the human bodies. You want to say that basically. Then he told that basically it might possible basically because then basically if this is possible then basically what the nuclear power company and the energy companies basically might be doing. Then also basically told that basically you are correct. Yeah, you are 100% correct basically. Because nuclear power and the company basically and the power companies they are giving the data to each and every body parts. That you agree? Then basically yeah, I agree basically. That means the satellite groups are connected to each and every nuclear power company, energy company. That you agree? Yeah, that also I agree. That means basically whenever the Earth planet is going to change his direction suddenly, basically that is directly going to affect to the satellites. Totally, that satellite would be also totally different. That you agree? Then he told that basically that means you want to say that each and every satellite groups are connected with each and every nuclear power company and the power company. Then he told that that basically might not be possible because it might possible that any of the satellite might be connected with directly with the body parts, but that very is basically rare, very rare happens when the direct data is supposed to give to the each and every human of the earth planet. That basically very rare happens from 100% to 0.99 0.1100001 percentage. If earth planet suddenly change the direction, that means basically somebody something basically has attracted him. That's why only basically earth planet basically is just like a robot basically you can say. Wherever basically the energy takes him, there basically suddenly goes. If the satellite basically are controlling him, then basically he will never go to any other direction. But the satellite groups are basically also set having set for certain level of power only. So if that power basically the more power people, so sorry, the more powerful satellite basically attracts the earth planet, then it is 100% going to move to that particular area. So like this, basically, this is also about one of the roadmap. Basically, from this roadmap, also basically that person basically was not able to find basically not able to match that report, which actually the report says that basically this person's blood group basically has been removed from this 22 blood group.